Hey everybody, it's Jenny Fenrell with Four Seasons 4-H, and I'm gonna talk over how to fill out the Skamania County Fair Livestock Breed Entry Form. This is a form for your non-market animals, and it says here we use one form per species, so it could be that you fill out more than one of these forms per use, and that's fine. We'll explain that in a little bit. The top part's pretty straightforward. We want to have your full name and your date of birth, not the animal. And then it wants to know whether you're entering in 4-H or open class. And if you're watching this video, most likely you're going to be putting in 4-H. And then we have the age ranges here. So I have a little card that shows you. Think about your age on October 1st, 2018. And these are the age ranges. 5 to 7, you're a primary or clover bud. Age 8 to 10, you're a junior. Age 11 to 13, you're intermediate. And age 14 to 18, you're a senior. So mark 1 there. You want to put in your full mailing address. Make sure it's city, state, and zip are included. Some of the forms that we had for market didn't have all the information on it, and we need that for mailing your premium checks. Phone number and email. Please put an adult phone number and adult email. It makes communication much easier for the fair board. And then club. That's Four Seasons 4-H. You need to have your parent or guardian sign here, and then leader will sign here. That's either Nancy or I can sign it. And this is part of the reason we ask you to fill the forms out and get them into us early. We need to look over the forms, make sure they're accurate. We need to sign them, and then we make copies of them so that we have a full record of what our club plans to put into fair, and then we submit them for you, and I promise they will be submitted on time. Okay, next section, species. Again, this is pretty straightforward, but you'll notice here it does say mark 1. If you're tempted to mark 2 in here, stop yourself. Only one can get marked on each form, and your second one you would want to mark goes on a second form. Let's say you have a goat, let's say a dairy goat and a pack goat. They are separate species as far as fair is concerned. So you're going to want to fill out one where you mark dairy goat and a second one for pack goat. Okay? Let's say you have a dairy goat and a rabbit. Again, 2 forms. Dairy goat form, rabbit form. If you have a goat and 2 rabbits, dairy goat, let's say, 2 rabbits, you will fill out one for the dairy goat and one more for 2 rabbits. It's okay to put more than one animal on a form. They just have to all be in the same species. All right, so third section, and this is the tough part because this is where you're going to be asked for information that's not something that you just know off the top of your head. First section is pen. Please leave this blank, okay? Don't put anything in there, just leave it blank. We will fill that out before it's turned into fair. And it's just helping us consolidate animals so that we don't ask for 38 goat pens. We'll be asking for enough pens to house the animals comfortably, but also to share pens. Okay, breed/name. You will know the breed of your animal, and this example is going to be a dairy goat. We're going to use the Alpine breed, and it wants me to write the name of the goat, but I ran out of room. So I'm going to go to the next line, and in quotes, I'm going to put my goat name. Okay, you write the name of your goat. The next column is sublot, and the next one is description. These come from the premium book, which is available online at skamaniacounty.org, and it's the livestock section. Okay, so if you go onto the website, you'll see Farm and Timber Carnival. You'll click on that, and then you'll get into the section where it shows premium book, livestock premium book. It's an 8-page PDF. You can print it out if you want to, but You probably don't need to. You're only going to use it once, I think, for filling out this form. But it looks like this, youth livestock, and you're going to see some classifications that all start in the 700s. Because I'm using a dairy goat as an example, I'm just going to go through and I'm going to scan for the class that says dairy goat. And that is class 704, dairy goats. And it lists the breeds here. And I've got an Alpine, so I'm good on that. So 704 is my class. And then on the next page, it goes into the sublots. These are letters. And these are based on the age of the goat. So let's say I have a 4-year-old goat. I'm going to look through here and find where a 4-year-old goat fits. Okay, we're at E. Does over 3 and under 5 years in milk. That's my 4-year-old goat right there. So that's E, and I was 704. So on my form, I'm going to put 704E. Okay? That next column says description. This isn't where I need to put the color and pattern or anything of my goat. This is where I'm going to put does over 3 under 5 years in milk. Whatever it says in the premium book, that's what you just want to copy that right over into the description section. Okay? So you're not having to create these descriptions yourself. You're going to look it up in the book and track down what applies to your animal and just copy it right over. If I have, let's say, a La Mancha also, I can put this La Mancha on here because she is a dairy goat. That's great. It's going to be another 704, and whatever her age is, I'm going to decode that into a letter sublot and put it here. Let's say I also have babies that are coming, but they're not born yet. So maybe this is the mom. So maybe she's a D. And she's goat ABC. And then these are going to be the babies. So I'm going to put unborn kids. And they're going to be 704A. And that's going to be a does under 1 year. Actually, A is dry. That's fine. Dry. That means that they're not currently milking and they never have been in milk. Never had babies, never been pregnant, no developed udder. Okay? So that would be what I would do with the unborn kids. It doesn't have to be super specific. You're not going to know how many babies. That's okay. We'll work that all out. They're going to be penned with mama anyway, so they'll share a pen. Let's look at a rabbit example real quick, and I'll do that real quick on here. So we would fill out a new form, and so I'm getting rid of all this information. I would mark rabbit. I would not fill out pen number because they're not gonna share pens, but we're gonna number them 1 through whatever for our club. It'll help them at the fair to know, like, maybe we need 12 pens or whatever. Breed, I'm gonna say Polish. And then my name is Bunny. And then I'm going to look back in the premium book and find rabbits, okay? So it was not on this first page, it's on the second page. At the bottom, it says page 32, but again, the PDF is numbered differently. Here's class 709, and it gives a little description here. And then on the next page, it gives me my breed description and the sublots. If I have an adult rabbit, that's a senior over 8 months, and it depends on buck or doe, I'm going to end up with an E or an F. The juniors are under 6 months, the intermediates are 6 to 8 months, and then you divide it down by buck or doe. So if I have an adult doe, I'm going to say, go back here, 709 F. Okay. Oh, I smudged it all up. 709 F, and I'm going to have a senior doe over 8 months. All right. Okay. So the rest of the species, you can follow this example, and I'm sure you guys will have it figured out. The tricky part is that premium book, and I've just showed you how that all works. So any questions you can post on the family page. Many people have done these forms, and I think the tough part is we only do them once a year, so we forget some of this stuff. And this is just a refresher for some of you, brand new for others. But if you have questions, don't hesitate to post them. Somebody will be very glad to help you. Or you guys know how to get in touch with me, and you can send me your question directly. All right, have fun filling out your forms, and I will see you soon. Thanks.